Hi everyone, this is Robin. Hey, this is my 4th week post-op RNY, and I just wanted to come on very briefly and let you know the numbers. So when I first started going through this journey, I was actually 257. Actually, I was even higher than that. At some point I stopped recording any of my numbers. I was just too humiliated, too embarrassed, oh gosh, I felt like a water buffalo. And I truly did. I felt awful and did not want to go out of my house. But so my weight was even higher than that. But the doctor, when I had already started to lose weight, when I went in, the doctor had recorded me at 257. And let's see, I was 221 the day of surgery, which was really only about 3 months later, after I had started this whole journey. I mean, I had started it years ago, researching it, and I've said in previous videos that my sister is 3 years out RNY as well. And I started researching it before she ever went to surgery, before she was ever even willing to listen about RNY. The day that I went into surgery was 221, and 1 week afterwards I was 216. 2 weeks afterwards I was 210. Last week, which I did not record my weight, I was 207.5, and on Monday, this last Monday, which would be 4 weeks out, I was I wish I was one. I was 206. And so that is a total loss of 15 pounds since weight loss surgery, which is great for a month. They're hoping that you lose 10 pounds. So I was really jazzed to lose 15. And I'm trying very hard to not even look at other people's videos and remember how much they lost when they first were getting started, because I have an obsessive compulsive personality, and I don't want to get stuck in that. I don't want to trade one obsession for another. And I think it would just be too easy for me to get hooked into comparing myself with other people. I'm not a competitive person. I'm very competitive with myself. And so I know me, and I know that it would be too easy to slip on into that whole, okay, I'm going to record every single thing that I eat, everything that I put in my mouth, and which isn't a whole lot. And I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I do record what I put in my mouth, but I just write it down on a little log. I don't. I'm not about to sit there and dissect how many calories I had or anything like that, because I seriously don't think I'm getting more than 800 calories a day, and that's with my protein drinks. It's pretty easy for me to tell because I've got lean cuisine that I'm eating, and so I'm able to eat, let's see, half of well, not even half, sort of almost a half of a lasagna, or half of a container of Swedish meatballs and noodles with that. And they've got 290 calories in them. So I know I'm getting half of that for one meal and half of it for the next meal. And I always leave something in it. And then I have my protein drinks as well. I'm not currently having breakfast. My breakfast is my protein drink, just because I really want to make sure that I'm getting in enough protein. And I want to keep hair loss to a minimum if I possibly can, which my hair has already been coming out, probably because I lost weight so quickly before before the surgery. And now I'm also losing more hair. I'm also probably hormonal, and I haven't been back on my birth control pill, which they consider to be my hormones at this point in my life. I'm doing really, really well with food. I am able to eat, like I said, lasagna or Swedish meatballs and noodles. I had some regular lasagna at a celebration for my husband and my son's birthday, and I just had a tiny bit of that. You know, I didn't even know how to cut it because I'm so not used to having such small amounts. So I cut a small portion, but it was so much bigger than what I could possibly eat. And but my stomach definitely tells me. I listen to it. I'm really good at listening to it already, and I eat really slowly, and so I know when I'm getting full. And I just put my fork down and push it away, or take it in, throw it away, or whatever. And I even tried some salad. My doctor encouraged me to try some vegetables, but said that they might be too fibrous at this point. And but I was able to eat them. I eat salad, and I just took a few lettuce leaves. I was a little bit scared at first because I wasn't over at my house, and I thought, oh man, if I dump on this, this is going to be terrible. But and I was able to do it, and everything just worked out just fine. And I chewed it up really, really, really well. And let's see. I am doing very well. The only problem that I've had in this whole entire journey so far, knock on my wooden head, but the only problem that I've had is that I have had some problems taking my multivitamins, and that I'm going slowly. I'm taking lots of sips of water in between, not gulping my water, but I am taking lots of sips of water in between, and waiting in between, and then taking the next one. And I've even gone to some chewables, and I'm still having a little bit of problem with that. And it feels like I'm having contractions, but in my stomach, and it gets to be pretty painful, definitely uncomfortable and pretty painful. And but the good thing is that I know even as I'm having this pain, it's only going to last about a half an hour, or this last time it lasted about 15 minutes, and that was it. And so I know even as I'm having this really bad pain, at the very height of the really bad pain, it's only got about a half an hour left at the most. And so that's really good to be able to know that, because that first time that I had it, I wasn't quite sure what that was or what I was experiencing and how long that would last. And so it's nice to know that I've got a timeline of how long it will typically take. Now I haven't had anything come up or anything like that, so I'm sure that'll probably be longer. But so far I've been really, really, I've been doing very, very well. That's about it. As I mentioned, I probably need to go back on hormones. But everything else has been really just great. So, I think that's it. I hope you're doing very well, and hope to see all your videos. I'm trying to catch up. I've been on several sites lately and seen a lot of your videos, so I've definitely been appreciating this time, and before I have to go back to work. I'm excited about going back to work, though. For those of you who don't know, I'm a massage therapist and esthetician, and absolutely love what I do. I'm sure a lot of you love what you do, but absolutely love what I do, and I love pampering people. So I love the variety of doing massage, which I've done for 19 years, and doing all sorts of different aesthetic things like waxing or facials. I just love pampering people. Waxing isn't so much pampering, but facials definitely are. So anyway, I hope you're all able to treat yourself from time to time and get a massage. They're great for you, and hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone.